Hi, I'm Mariel Lynch. I am the owner of Caballo Belts. Welcome to my studio. I'm working on a custom belt for a silversmith named Gary Custer, who a Navajo silversmith. I did a show with him at Thanksgiving down in Santa Fe, and he had this wonderful tufa cast Hogan belt buckle, and we were talking at the quiet times, and I decided that I offered to make him a belt that has Monument Valley on it. And he doesn't have any idea what I mean by that, but what I've done is the skyline of Monument Valley has all of these huge rock formations, and I'm now drawing some of these formations, these monuments. That's why it's called Monument Valley. So if you can see, I'm just kind of doing, this is a thing called the mitten, and I never could figure out what they meant by that, but what it means is it's like a hand and a thumb, and then there's two of them down there, the mittens they're called. There's a lot of spires and jaggedy things, and then there's also some of these big, huge, just monolithic bluffs that stick up. What Gary's going to do when he gets this belt, he's going to make a whole lot of little Hogan conchos, and the Navajo are still living in Monument Valley, and their homes, they live in hogans, little round houses, and their homes are just scattered throughout the valley. So what he's going to do is place his little silver conchos all the way along the length of this belt. In this area, I've already done some beveling and put in some plant life and just some lines. When this belt is dry, and I probably will antique it because that brings out the texture in it, you'll be able to see some of the lines in the rocks, and it'll be really a wonderful background for his silver conchos. This is tooling, which means working the leather with a tool. It's basically manipulating the leather, the surface of the leather, with any kind of a tool. When this belt is antiqued, a lot of the places where the tooling is will pop out as darker, so you'll be able to see the lines a lot more. There's some little plant life down here, some grasses and some yuccas. This is where it's just been cut down here. And I will go in and bevel this. Do a little of that for you right here. So that the rocks tend to stand out from the skyline. We can do this and give it a little bit more texture in here. And then we can go in and it looks like just kind of a big old lump right there. Cut a line in it like this. And now come in and bevel on this side of the line, and it makes this stand out as and just gives the whole thing a little depth, and you can tell what's in front, what's behind. So this is an example of some of the one-of-a-kind custom work that I do. I'm going to move on now and show you some of the traditional standard things that I do that you can find on my website, the things that I do. There's never any two belts alike, but I do some of the same patterns over and over again, and my braided belts. So you can order something off the website and you can see that